Friday Night Football on Fox Wilmington. Sponsored by Browning Tire and Auto and Pelican's Perch Bar and Grill.
Feels like football weather outside, and we are in the home stretch of the regular season. It's week 9 of Friday Night Football, and so great to be with you this morning. I'm Connor Smith. Lots of highlights to show you, so let's get right into it. We're going to start off with our game of the week, a couple of Wilmington Blue Bloods, and let's just say there is a lot of bad blood in this game. Hoggard and Laney meeting last night on Shipyard Boulevard. Hoggard has notched 15 straight wins over Laney. Vikings QB Matthew Boring hoping to make it 16. Late first half of this one, Boring on the read option, going for the pylon, absorbs the big hit, and puts 6 points on the scoreboard. Hoggard up 14-7 after the extra point. Their defense gets a stop, so here comes Boring in the O again. He puts some nice touch under this one, and David Hunter reels it in for the first down. Head coach Craig Underwood liking how the 2-minute drill is rolling. Time running out in the half. Boring finds Nakula O'Connor for the touchdown. Hoggard up 21-7 at the break, and they secure the 28-14 dub. Vikings are now 8-0. They've got North Brunswick next. Laney back at home against New Hanover. Right down the road to Legion Stadium, another Wilmington clash. Ashley going up against New Hanover. First quarter, Wildcats just feeding running back Tony Clark Nelson. Look at the slick move he makes in space before he is knocked out of bounds inside the 10. Goal to go for Hanover, and he is flying in this one. They're going to go right back to Clark Nelson near the goal line, an easy score. New Hanover goes up 6-0. Time for the whole group to go flying now, and the senior back getting some love on the sideline. Ashley trying to respond. Jalil Bryant with the crazy grab in double coverage. No problems at all, but the Screaming Eagles can't turn that into points. So here Quincy Waddell goes right down the seam and outruns the entire Ashley defense. Wildcats up 2 scores, and they take it 32-22 at home. Hanover improves to 4-4 on the year. In Hampstead, the Topsail Pirates hoping to play spoiler against West Brunswick last night. Topsail hasn't won a game this year. Scoreless in the first half, but luckily our cameras were there in the second. Jaquil Davis emerges from the scrum with the ball and the touchdown. 7-0 Trojans. Fourth quarter now, Josiah Borton fakes the handoff, keeps himself around the left side, goes 16 yards through some pretty bad tackling. 6 more on the board. Put some sizzle on that ball, sir. We're sorry, Pirates fans. It's not going to get a whole lot better. Not a replay right here. Borton again takes it on the option. Goes left, breaking tackles, and ices this ball game. The 41-yard touchdown puts West up 21-zip. That would be your final score. They get to 5-4. Head coach Shane Handy knows how important this win was.
We understand what conference we play in. We play in a tough league, no question about it. But, excited about the way we're going to finish and excited about the win tonight. Again, needing conference wins as many as we can get.
All right, some action from the Southeastern Conference. Whitepool on the road at Fairmont. Wolfpack looking for their 3rd straight win. Tornadoes looking for the upset. Jamarian Brown finds Tariq Leggett downfield. He spins his way into the end zone for 6. Wolfpack offense now in business. Leighton McLean over to Corey Faison. He tumbles his way across the goal line, and we got a ball game. Later in the third, Brown with the laser to Omarion Carmichael in stride. He turns on the Jets. Tornadoes rolling right down the field and into the end zone. Emmanuel Kemp for Whitepool, though, says, I got some speed, too. Their offense has been rolling. He's going to break through for the Whitepool touchdown. We're going to get into the fourth quarter. Pack trying to put this ball game away. Brown again over to Leggett with the crazy catch from down low. He makes a move and is in. But Whitepool ends up holding on the road. 42-28, your final score. Pack back in Legion next Friday against Red Springs. In Tabor City, South Brunswick taking on South Columbus. A battle for 2nd place in the conference standings behind Whitepool. South Brunswick with the play action right here. Fools our camera, and Jaden Daniels finds Chandler Rose for 6. Cougars strike first. South Columbus going to show off some play action magic of their own. Jackson Green winds up and delivers a bomb to Eastern McPherson all the way down to the 5-yard line. South Columbus thinking they're going to punch it in too. Tymion Washington takes the handoff up the middle, but he fumbles at the goal line. South Brunswick recovers it, and look at that final score. This play was costly. A huge win for the Cougars, 28-27. They're back at home against Fairmont next week, trying to get to 6-3. Over to Rocky Point, Trask and Southwest Onslow. Titans taking the field for their last home game of the regular season. Opening drive here, they hand it off to Jason Henry. He makes a move, but whoops, forgets something. Stallions pounce on the fumble. Henry's teammates trying to pick him up, and they're in business now. Wsfx passes it over to Isaiah Green. 16 yards before, boom, Kristen Scholler lights him up. What a hit. Green would be okay, and that's going to set up Trenston Bolden going untouched. An easy 2-yard touchdown, 6-0 Southwest Onslow. Coach Ty Levette not loving that, but he's going to love this. Kamaje Wilson takes the snap, hurdles one defender, is going to spin out of a tackle, and says, "Get off of me," to another. That's a 14-yard touchdown that gives the Titans the lead, but they lose this one, and a tight one, 21-14. Trask heading to Clinton next Friday. Plenty more to come on Friday Night Football. We've got highlights, scores, and top plays coming your way after the break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Friday Night Football. Let's get to an exciting matchup in Elizabethtown last night. East Bladen and Lakewood, a couple of 5-win squads. Early first quarter, Deshaun Campbell going to open up the scoring. 4-yard plunge puts the Eagles up 6-0. East goes for the onside kick, recovers it, and it's going to pay off with another Campbell touchdown. This one's from the 1-yard line. It's 12-0 Eagles. Cheer squad loving what they're seeing on the field. How about we show you some highlights from East Bladen's defense? They pitched a shutout last night. Second quarter, Julius Battle flying off the edge for the blindside sack. And 2 plays later, they're going to make another great play. Xavier Potts reads this jet sweep perfectly. A textbook tackle. East Bladen takes a 12-0 lead into half, and they cruise from there 32-0. They get to 6-3. Eagles heading to Union in Week 10. Wallace-Rose Hill coming off a close loss against Midway last week. Bulldogs looking for the bounce-back dub against Spring Creek. And they would mean business from the start. First play from scrimmage, the direct snap goes to Jamari Lamb. He finds a seam and is gone. 51-yard score. Dogs up right off of the bat. And they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Very next offensive play, direct snap to Lamb once again. He takes it down the left side and is out of here. 39-yard touchdown. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns for the senior running back. Wallace-Rose Hill putting up a 70-burger at home last night. Look at the final score, 73-0. They've got Rosewood next, and then it's rival James Keenan in the regular season finale. And speaking of the Tigers, they're at home again last night. James Keenan looking for its 6th win in a row. Late first half here, Tigers already up 7. Quarterback Eli Avant takes the snap, rolling to his left, now back to his right. Heaves it into the end zone, and Cito Zelaya climbs the ladder. What a play by Avant to stay alive and find his man. Tigers go up 2 scores. And they would just pour it on from there. Second half now, Avant pitching it to C.J. Hill. He finds some space around the right sideline, jukes past the defender, and runs in 50-plus yards to the house. Tigers up 35-14 there. The senior feeling good after the big play, and the Tigers train keeps on chugging. James Keenan is 7-1 this year. They win at 49-21. They'll head to Princeton next. A look at some of our other final scores from Week 9. West Bladen falling at Red Springs last night, 35-0. East Duplin, big road win at Clinton, 20-13. Pender improving to 8-0. They're still undefeated. And another blowout victory, 44-6. Look at this barn burner up in Jacksonville. Dixon on the short end. They lose 50-39. And West Columbus takes the 14-point loss at Hopton. That's all the time we have for you this morning. Thanks so much for joining us this week. Only 3 weeks separate us and the first round of the state playoffs. We can't wait to bring you the final few weeks of the regular season before we get into the best part of the year. We'll see you next Saturday morning. Have a great weekend.